Building sexual tension is half the fun of an encounter. First, learn how to build sexual tension with a girl, until you're both at bursting point. What is sexual tension? Sexual tension is that fuzzy, sexual feeling that two people who are interested in each other feel when they're in close proximity to each other. Have you enjoyed a little flirty game with someone at work without really talking about it? That's sexual tension. You may not like this person romantically, but you still enjoy the racy tension that's building up between the both of you. You feel hot, bothered, and totally tingly whenever this person is around. But, sexual tension is also silent. You don't talk about it and you don't admit that you like each other that way. After all, if you do ask your flirty sexual tension friend out, you're killing the sexual tension because you've now made it obvious that both of you share something lustful in your minds. So if you want to just enjoy the sexual tension, don't ever say it out. Well, unless you want to take it to the next level of sexual intimacy or romance. How to build sexual tension with a girl and seduce her slowly. Do you share something flirty with a friend of the opposite sex? Firstly, if you want to build sexual tension with a sexy friend, you need to know her already. If you don't, find a way to get to know her better. If you try building sexual tension with a girl who doesn't really like you, you may just end up creeping her out or making her hate even standing next to you. So play it safe, build the sexual tension and enjoy the playful secret flirting. If you want to build a sexual connection without ever telling your friend that you're interested in her, learn to build the sexual tension using these bold, yet subtle ways. 1. Sneaky eye contact. Make eye contact often. But don't be obvious about it. Look at this friend you like, but just as she looks back at you, look away. When you're trying to build sexual tension, it's all about being discreet. Even if you get caught looking, just smile at this girl and look away in a second. When you make someone wonder if you were actually looking at them, you're making them think of you and wonder if you've got more than friends on your mind. 2. Talk a little naughty. Talk naughty, but don't get dirty. Whenever the opportunity arises, talk about something funny and yet flirty. If you can see a bit of her cleavage, look straight at it and look away while smiling in an obvious manner. She may immediately notice you looking away, but she'd know you noticed it. You can talk naughty or just use your gestures, as long as you make it clear you're flirting with her. 3. Compliment with a hint of sex. Does she look particularly good today? Compliment her and talk about how stunning she looks in the particular shirt or dress. If you want to build sexual tension with a girl, you need to let her know that you admire her sexually without ever telling her directly that you find her sexy. 4. Get into her personal space. When two people like each other, there's always sexual tension in the air. Stand really close to her, almost to the point of touching her when you get the opportunity. Standing in a crowded elevator? Talking together with a group of friends? Get really close to her. If she doesn't take a step back, or better yet, if she moves in closer, that's definitely a very good sign. She's totally into you and feeling the sexual tension as well. 5. Lingering touches. Are you trying to point something out on her phone? Let your arm graze against hers for a few seconds while you're at it. Are you crossing the street with her? Place your hand on her back. Always look for opportunities to exchange lingering touches with her. It's the easiest way to make her feel the tingle of sexual tension without ever making it obvious. And she'll definitely enjoy it too. 6. Show yourself off. Look for ways to show off your sexy assets, be it your charm or your physique. Now this will work only if she's already sexually attracted to you, so make sure you've warmed her up first with the earlier moves. Let her take a sneak peek of you in your bare minimum. But no, definitely no dick pics. Or perhaps, give her the opportunity to graze your package accidentally. Do anything that'll make things more sexually exciting and awkward at the same time. If there is indeed sexual tension between both of you, anything that increases sexual awkwardness will definitely increase the sexual tension as well. 7. Prolonged goodbyes. Whenever you're about to say goodbye, make her feel like you don't want to say goodbye at all. Don't do this when there are others around though. Sexual tension should always be a well-kept secret. Every time you have to say goodbye to her, hug her but linger just a second more than normal. Delay the goodbye with some idle talk or just stare deeply into her eyes like you want to say something, but are holding the thought back. It'll take the sexual tension to an all-new high. 8. Overdo the gestures. Hold her hands when you have the opportunity, but almost clasp them by slightly interlacing your fingers with hers. Kiss her on her cheeks while saying goodbye, but almost kiss her lips. Place your hand on the back while crossing the street, but get it almost near her butt. Whisper in her ears when you have to say something quietly, but let your lips graze her ears. You get what we mean, don't you? Use regular gestures and turn them into super sexy sexual tension builders. 9. Back away when it's coming out in the open. Sexual tension gets stronger when it's kept a secret, even between you and your friend. Both of you may know it and feel the sexual tension, but it's all good as long as it's kept a secret. If you feel like there's an opportunity to talk about it, back away from it. Well, unless you do want to get the sexual tension out in public and do something about it. The longer you keep the sexual tension a secret, the more you can build the sexual tension. 10. Act on it, but don't overdo it. How far are you willing to take it? Now that you've built the sexual tension up, it has to go somewhere. Do you like this girl, or are you just terribly sexually attracted to her? If you're going to constantly rouse the sexual tension between you and a friend, the bubble has to burst at some point. So what are you going to do, make out or get out? In the link I put in the description of this video, you can learn 3 tips for using the body language to get the girls you really want to start fantasizing about you. Including a technique to make her crave your touch. A technique for getting her to think about kissing you. You can access the link I put in the description to watch my video now. And be ready to take notes. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.